Alright guys, I'm gonna make a video of center console mod for the Clazzio slip-on seat covers for a Dodge Ram 1500. This is a 2012 Express quad cab. Seat covers fit great. I mean, they're awesome, nice and tight, form-fitting. I mean, you can't even tell that they're seat covers. But yeah, the center console, it kind of just slipped over the existing factory fabric, this stuff, and it really looked like crap. Like, this is how this is supposed to sit, like kind of nowhere for it to go, and the little latch doesn't even, the leather here interferes with the latch when you go to close the lid, so it's really kind of a horrible design, which it's kind of crappy that it did that on Clazzio, because, you know, otherwise the seat covers look great and they fit awesome, they went on great, but I don't know what the hell they were thinking with this. But anyways, just want to do a little mod video here. This factory fabric cover just sat, you know, it's literally almost the same shape as the Clazzio cover. Just the Clazzio cover was supposed to just sit here. On the other hand, the factory stuff, this piping right here, sat in this channel right here. Sat in this channel right here. You push it down, it snap in. See, a little barb in there would hold this piping in place. Now, I took it off just to see what I can do. I pulled the seat back armrest out of the truck. It's just 4 bolts, 1 bolt right here, another bolt back here, and there's 2 other up here on this metal support brace right here. Pulls out real easy, and I just slipped the Clazzio cover over it, and it's almost looks like the Clazzio cover was made to do this mod, because the edges of the leather have this, you know, this piping on it. It's not the same as this plastic, but it's leather, and I just started pushing it down in there with the tool they provided in Clazzio, and it sit down in the channel pretty darn good. I mean, it looks pretty nice. So, but you know, for this front part, I think I'm gonna have to do a little bit of modding, some cutting, and I think I'm gonna get some and make some stuff for like screens on windows. It's like that piping material. It holds the screen in the channel. So I think I might get some of that and try that out. I cut the cover right here, right before the stitching. I just stuff the piping down in there along with the leather, and hopefully it'll turn out pretty good. So yeah, that's the cover on it now. It looks pretty good. It's got a few wrinkles. It's been sitting in the box, but yeah. Guess I'll try that out and see how that turns out. All right, so instead of that screen stuff that you put in the channel of screen frames to hold the screen in, that piping stuff, I found some, like, say it's about maybe 14 gauge wire laying around. It was like a little alligator clip I had. But what I've started doing is just stuffing it in the channel there, and it's actually holding pretty well. I've got this seam there. I tried to avoid the seam so I didn't get all that material stuff down in there. It could possibly come loose or make you think it's tight and it's really not. You pull on it and it comes right out. So I want to do this with the material still attached so I can have some, you know, to pull on and then stuff. But yeah, so far it's working pretty good. Like, I'm just making my way around. Gotta do some small little adjustments, but this stuff, like the the piping here that's sewn on to the seat cover itself actually fits down in that channel quite nicely, and it doesn't seem to want to pull out. So I guess it's holding on to the little barbs down in there pretty good. But so far it's going on really nicely, and I actually put it in the truck kind of like the mock fitted up, and it covered up all this foam here, so you don't even see the foam with the little plastic covers that go on the side here. So yeah, so far it's going pretty well, and yeah, we'll see the final product in a minute. Okay, so I got the armrest center console seat back and mounted in with the Clazzio seat cover modded. I'm just gonna leave this loose stuff on here for now, just to see how the how that wire I got in the channel holds up. So maybe about a week or so I'll have to deal with it, but man, it fits great. I mean, really the only thing I had to do as far as like modifying the seat cover vinyl itself or leather is there was a Velcro strap that ran from about right here across, and you just attach them in the middle somewhere. You just like strap it together, and it was just a horrible design. But like I said, I think Clazzio might have had the person that can't leave things alone in mind to do this mod, and also to the people that just like to throw stuff on and are satisfied with okay looking stuff. But I definitely think they had us in mind, us DIYers in mind. As you can see, the seat cover mounts just perfectly around, you know, everything. On these bolts here, they're Torx, let's see, T45 bit. There's 4 of them, like I said. There's 1 here and 2 underneath here. To get to them, you'll have to pull this up right here, and they're just back here. But yeah, I mean, it looks great. I mean, the ends of the Velcro hide up under here so you don't see the ends. Got that seam right there, which looks, you can't tell it's Velcro. Ended up tearing it a little bit right here on the sharp metal stamped hinge in here, trying to put it in, but I don't think it'll progress. It's tight, but I don't think it's gonna tear anymore. If it does, I'll just put some stitches in it or something, I don't know. But yeah, I'll go ahead and put the lid back on, and we'll see how it looks. Got the armrest lid back on. It works, you know, as it should. You know, this stuff obviously is gonna kind of prevent it from closing very easily, so you gotta slam it pretty good. But yeah, it looks awesome, guys. Like, I think this is how it was intended to be. This is how they envisioned it, but didn't quite come out like they envisioned. But I made it. So, but yeah, this is it. Thinking about doing this mod, it's pretty easy. Probably took me about an hour and a half. Just trying to think of methods and ways to do it. So I hope this video kind of saves you some time. You can probably do it in 45 minutes. It's super easy. Maybe the hardest part really was just stuffing that wire in there and getting it in there good, and trying not to get the seam in the channel as well. See, I got the back of the seam right there. It's not in the channel, so got a few wrinkles right there, but I think it looks kind of cool. It's right in the center of the vehicle, so it's not like you got a size to compete with. So, but yeah, I'll do a follow-up on this and let you guys know how it does, if it comes out of the channel with the wire in there, if I do a different method of holding it in there. But so far it looks pretty good. And I mean, you can tell, well, this is the dark slate gray armrest color that Dodge did from the factory. Thinking about getting some duplicolor fabric and vinyl dye to you know, just dye it black and to match the bottom. But I think it's a good contrast to color though, so I like it. But yeah, if you guys got any questions, comment. I'll try and get back to them as soon as I can. Thanks for watching. Bye.